Pete and Hannah's Watch List. I'm your host, Pete Mitchell. I'm here with my great co-host, Hannah.
Hello, people.
We're here today for movie news. But before we begin, Hannah, tell the viewers and the listeners what they should do.
Pretty please leave a like and subscribe to our channels. And leave a comment down below your feedback and what you're watching this week.
Comment with your feedback and what you're watching. Hit the notification and you'll get great content like this one. Oh, what a big week we've had. We had a recap of True Detective on We Interrupt This Program, including the season finale of Jack Reacher. We had a look at Goodfellas and the AFI Top 100, and we reviewed some great movies this week. We had Iron Claw, Among All of Us Strangers, and Priscilla. But today we are going to talk about the Oscars. Mm-hmm. The nominations were announced. Hannah, clickbait, hoo-ha, what's your biggest story out of the Oscars?
Well, the biggest story coming out of the Oscars is the snubs, so to speak, of Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie. Now, technically, they are nominated for an award. It's Best Picture, so because they're both producers on the movie.
No.
Well,
Margot is,
but not Greta. So
Greta is nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay.
That's what it is. They were snubbed in their respective categories of directing for Greta and Best Actress for Margot Robbie. And it's like, but we have Ryan Gosling, who played Ken. He's nominated, and America Ferrera was awesomely nominated for Best Supporting Actress. And so it was a weird kind of thing where, a missed point of the movie. Like, the movie's about Barbie, and Ken got one, and Barbie didn't, kind of weird way. But honestly, it just shows, the Academy don't really care. Well, what's interesting is that Greta, also this happened with Lady Bird, when Lady Bird got nominated for a bunch of stuff, but she did not get nominated for Best Director.
You got to remember that the Academy Awards is a little bit different to other award shows, that each body votes for their individual award and then everyone votes for Best Picture.
Yeah.
So the Directors Guild in the Academy all over the world, they vote for the director bids. So that's why you get normally a zone of interest, or you get a Anatomy of the Fall.
Yeah. So we have the big thing is that this year we actually have 3 female directors who have movies that are in Best Picture, but only one of them got a nomination this year.
Yeah, that's Justin Triet for Anatomy of the Fall.
What was
Celine Song not getting nominated was a bit disappointing, but she got nominated for Best Screenplay.
Yes.
I thought Greta Lee and Margot Robbie, I could easily not put in Carey Mulligan and Annette Bening for Nyad. I would have liked to see a little bit of love for Saltburn. I really enjoyed that movie. That's my hot take. My clickbait this week, where was the Saltburn love? Come on,
The greatest thing about it is that we've got Godzilla Minus One love. So it got nominated for Best Visual Effects, which honestly, yeah, I'm there for.
Another big thing that didn't get nominated was your movie championship belt holder for last year, John Wick 4.
John Wick 4 didn't get nominated, and nor did they put in a category for stunt, which, I don't know. We're at a point stunt should, because we do mostly action movies, so...
I agree totally. We're not going to go through award by award, but we are going to do a live stream on YouTube and TikTok after the Oscars and giving our thoughts.
And like an after party sort of thing.
Yeah, well, it's going to be an after party.
Yeah. Kind of.
So we won't go through all the awards today, but before the Oscars, we will do a big preview of all the awards, and we'll give our thoughts and then have our bets like we did last year. Another thing that I am a bit concerned of is there's 2 movies nominated for Best Picture that haven't been released in Australia. We need those movies ASAP. American Fiction, which I've been looking forward to for so long. It was mooted that it was going to be released in January 9th. It didn't happen. And Zone of Interest, Jonathan Glazer's movie, that's slated for after the Oscars to come out in March. That's not good enough. We need those movies.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's weird because we have movies nominated, and even some movies that are nominated, people are still struggling around the world to go see. Like, I can't remember, but there are, like, even some people are still struggling to get Iron Claw. Some people are struggling to get, there's some weirdness at the moment because there was scheduling issues. Everything got pushed and moved around, and now we're just waiting for something to fall in our laps.
Just let the people see the movies and we'll go see them, especially when they're Best Picture nominees. So look forward to our usual preview over the next couple of weeks. We will preview each of the Best Picture nominees and we'll give our thoughts on every single one of those films leading up to the Oscars. So that will be good. Let's go over to my favourite segment, Hannah and Movie News.
Back to movie news. I gotta ask you something. What's your favorite color? Because mine this week is the color purple. It's a bold new take on a classic story. It's about this girl named Cecily who unfortunately gets separated from her sister and must go through numerous hardships. But she meets new people and wonderful people along the way who show her a new kind of like sisterhood. And you might be thinking you've heard of this movie. But what if I told you it's that story filled with catchy, amazing Broadway show numbers? Because this movie is a musical adapted from the Broadway show, filled with a bunch of memorable and known faces. Halle Bailey, who was just the Little Mermaid, we have Daniel Brooks, all these wonderful, talented actresses in this musical adaptation of The Color Purple. Have you ever wondered what it's like inside a French courtroom? Well, this week, we finally get to watch Anatomy of a Fall. It's about this woman who, unfortunately, her husband takes a little bit of a fall. And she is accused of causing it. But her only witness is her blind son. So, it's up to you to find out who done did it. That is the movies we're watching this week. Leave a comment down below on what you'll be seeing. And until next week, bye.
Thanks, Hannah. Big week for us this week. We've got The Color Purple and the Best Picture nominee, Anatomy of the Fall, which we were very glad that we got to see at the Brisbane Film Festival last year. Let us know what movies you are looking forward to seeing. Don't forget to give feedback on all our shows. If you've got any great ideas for the show, we're always trying to come up with new stuff. We've got, stick around for the answer for Can You Guess the Movie this week. We've got Blockbuster coming up. We've got Movie Championship belt holder. Next week on AFI Top 100, it's a choice. It's Sophie's choice.
What is she going to make?
So that is it for movie news today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And you can get us on all social media platforms. And you can get us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and everywhere where you get your podcasts. Until next week, when we do all of this again, it's bye for now.
Bye.
It's the movie, and the answer is
Sister Act.
well done, Hannah. Well done. Great movie. Love Sister Act. It is one that we wore out that VHS tape a million times over.
I watched it recently last year. It was great.
Well done, young one. Thanks, everyone, for watching. And until next week, it's bye for now.
Bye.